other things that are in other roles, so they get blurred and blended. But if you were trying to take some notes and categorize the behaviors, it would fall into those roles.
How about, is it possible to have something that's sort of a combination in a way that, for example, a lost child who is a wannabe mascot, but can't?
I think all things are possible across those roles, but I think you see the dysfunction in the way that the roles are defined, but not necessarily just in one person. Do you know what I'm saying? So you could have one kid that somehow manifests several of these roles. Yeah.
I was just thinking about how we kind of going backwards as a society. What I mean by that is we had up there about the Cosby Show, the Cleavers, the Leave It Beaver, and so forth, and how we're getting away from now. There's the family is changing, and society is changing. How we have like 87% of those that's incarcerated are there because really they were in the act of getting one more or because they were actually. There's
a lot of incarceration.
And now you got legalized drugs. You know what I'm saying? Legalized marijuana. And you got all these pill doctors. That's just, it's getting real crazy. It's getting real crazy. And I'm curious about, what do you think about how come is there like a more simplified way to bring this into the school system? I think what you do, let me say this, I think what you do is amazing. And I commend you for it. And I wish you would have reached me when I was 7 or whatever else, because that's kind of when I started. I wish you would have got it. I ain't ashamed of myself.
So the question he's asking is isn't there something more the schools can be doing, or something different the schools can be doing? And I will tell you that back in the 80s, there were big pots of money that we got in the schools to run these programs. That money is no longer available. There's no resources at all available. So even the teaching and training around this is so much less than it used to be. And when I talked to Dr. Black 2 years ago when we were at this conference, she told me that even her, she is the seminal person in the field, and she said, people are just not there. There's still an adult children of alcoholics. There's a big national movement, but there's just not much going on in the schools, and there's not much knowledge there.
You talked about breaking the cycle. There's getting it to stop. I have a child that has, I guess I don't understand how that works with Gene. I was married